Hey everybody, and welcome back to Pakuchino. And today is another chill kind of video because, as you may all know, it was a WonHobby on WonFestival and all the other events which happened like I think maybe 1-2 weeks ago, and everyone is gushing about it and speaking what they like, what they don't like, how disappointing or how amazing these events were. And I love seeing videos where people are giving their opinions about the figures, what they think, how they turned out, about what they are excited about. And so I decided, why not do one too? But I must say, going through the list, which everyone probably already saw, is kinda boring and also tedious, and it will be a way as long video that no one wants to watch. So I decided to just put it a little bit down. So I decided to separate it a little bit, and I will give you my top 5 on 5 different categories about what I think of these figures. So I have my laptop here and a hot tea here. So let's get right into it with the first category. And damn, well, there are some really good prototypes. And so we will start with plate number 5, which is Kokuma-san, an OC character, a 1/7 scale by Falaeno, which belongs to Orchid Seed. And I think I mentioned her in my last WonHobby review or recap video. Now it's, I think, a real prototype and not only 3D rendering, if I remember correctly. And I hope she will turn out great with the colors, because I can't wait to see her. I really want to build a little demon girl shrine, so I would love to add her to it. Moving along, number 4, we have the Halloween Succubus 1/7 by Astrum Design. She looks so cute! I love the little pose and how she's wearing a lot on the top and nearly nothing on the bottom, and it really screams Halloween. And I hope the colors will pop. I hope there will be a lot of orange and some dark and maybe purple in it. I can't wait. She looks phenomenal in her prototype, so I hope the colors will match with it. Now, on to number 3, I have the Blue Archive Asuna Ichino, the 1/7 bunny version by Max Factory. And damn, she's sick. I love it. I love the pose, how she's sitting on the stool, leaning forward. I'm kind of disappointed it will be only a 1/7. I would love to see that in 1/4, but she's amazing. I just have one little nitpick, and that would be her hair on the bottom, which looks like someone dropped glue or even gum on it. It's really thick and doesn't look really nice. I hope shading will make it better, or they will work a little bit on the hair sculpt, because otherwise she looks super nice. I love it. Following my number 2 of the prototypes that I would like to see painted is my Hero Academia Toga 1/7 scale by Spiritel, because honestly that's the best toga sculpt I've seen so far. I love the base, I love the real metal, and they have not shown the colors because their Oshako, which I found really boring, really popped with their colors. So I hope that toga will look just insanely good. And my number 1 is the Demon Slayer Gyutaro and Daikiki figure by Aniplex. And Daiki is one of my favorite demons from Demon Slayer. My most favorite is the upper rank Moon 2, and I hope I will see a figure of him, because I just, after reading everything again, I just realized he is my favorite character overall, and I think I would really love a figure of him. But these two are also really tempting, so I hope they will do a good job with the paint job, because then I will most likely buy them. And with that said, let's go on to the next category, which would be these figures I will definitely buy. As soon as they will hit the market, I will buy them. And there are not as many as I thought there would be. At first I thought, oh no, this will be as long and I will need to cut down which one I really wanted, which one not. But honestly, thinking about everything, going through the whole list again, I only have 4 figures that I will most likely buy as soon as they are up for pre-order. So we will start with place number 4, which is the Hatsune Miku with Soba 1/7 scale by Good Smile Company. I think a lot of people really like her, and I must say her face is really pretty. I love this kind of roundish face. I love the hair color and also the pink with it. It goes really well. And I especially love her streetwear outfit. The pose is cute. So I hope she will be not as crazy in pricing as other figures nowadays, but I think that's just normal right now. Yeah. Going along with number 3 of figures I would buy is the Forcelender Hemet Nethel 1/7 scale by Wing. And I must say, actually I didn't want to purchase this figure. When I saw the prototype, I was, nah, I will skip her. I mean, I have the other Forcelender on pre-order and I don't need to necessarily collect a whole set. But seeing her colors with the dark skin and the transparent part of her skirt and the golden accents, I'm really in love with it. I'm just amazing. When I saw her, I was blown away. I mean, I know the artwork, but it's always so different sometimes to see the figure painted. They are just so, oh my gosh, so amazing. The paint job sometimes really breathes life into the figure, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I will definitely pre-order her, and I think she will also be 24,000 K, if not more, because her weapon is way bigger. Oh, I can't wait to see more pictures of her, because I think she looks really good. Number 2 is my current obsession, which is Tokyo Revengers Ohiru Neko minifigures by Sega. I have no idea where I will get them from, but they look so cute, and the sleepy face and the cat ear, especially the Katsutora, Shifuyu and Baji ones, they look so adorable. And I hope they really come with these little tatami mats. That would be so cute, but I don't think so. But they are so adorable, so no question asked, because they are cats and they are my Tokyo Revenger boys, and I'm right now simping over everything from them. And I'm hoping to see some great scales someday, because for now I don't like the price figures and also don't the scales that are up for pre-order of Tokyo Revengers. But we will see. And my number 1, which I was gushing about, I think at least in 2 videos. At least. And that's Okamitsuki-chan 1/7 scale by Wing. Just get her out already! I love fairy tale themed figures. She looks adorable. She has this super cute hoodie. She has wolf ears. She has a wolf plush. She has everything that I want. She looks super adorable. So get her out. I want to buy her. I want to own her. She is adorable. Please. Ooh. Moving along to the next section, which is just the one that overwhelms you and that I really appreciate, even though I don't see myself really buying them, but they are on the side where maybe when they go up for pre-order I will think about it really heavily, but I just appreciate them for what they are, and that's their art. We will begin with number 5, which is Hololive Minato Aqua. I want 7 scale by Good Smile and Good Smile Arts Shanghai. It's something about these colors. I think the white, the blue and the pink really match well with each other. They have chosen a great sculpt for her. I love how flowy the dress is, and also her expression and the way her hair flows. I think they have done a really amazing job, and I can really appreciate the art, even though I don't like Hololive. I don't watch Hololive and have no concept about her whatever. But overall, the whole figure is really aesthetically pleasing. I love it, and I can really appreciate it. So she's my number 5. My number 4 is one by Freeing, and it's the Girls Frontline OTS 140 heavy damage version, 1/4 scale, and damn, this girl looks so fine. I can see her really on the battlefield, hiding behind this pillar and readying her weapon, and also being damaged or hurt because she got shot or something like this. That's what the figure says to me, and so I can really appreciate. I love how her dress flows and is on the floor like she is bleeding, but she's not bleeding. It's just her amazing dress, and also the pumps. The pumps are really I would love such pumps. They look totally uncomfortable, but they are so high class. You would always look so neat with them if you would wear them. They also have done an amazing job on her hair, in my opinion, which is not typically Freeing. And I think she would have a really great shelf present if you would have her in your collections. So, my number 3, which wowed me like wow, is the Danganronpa version 3 Kaede 1/4 scale bunny version by Freeing. Now, I think Freeing does a really good job with the Danganronpa bunnies. They all look aesthetically pleasing. I love the designs of their outfit. I love the colors. They are seemingly tuned down. And I really appreciate especially the little riffles on her bunny suit look really amazing. Her pose will fit very well with the other two if you have them. And yeah, just a stunning piece. Nothing that I can critique on it. It's just wow. My number 2 is Luna by JD 1/7 scale by Astrum Design. And she's already up for pre-order, and I'm heavily considering her because her colors just blew me away. I love the gradient of her hair, of her short hair, and I must say, even though she wears a mask, I would definitely display her with the mask because it's just, she looks badass with it. The body sculpt is amazing. I love the jacket with all the folds and even the little zipper on the side of the jacket, which is open and you can see the material inside. Really well done. I love the glossiness of her suit and even the mask, and I'm heavily drawn to it, and I'm really thinking about getting her. But I will give myself a little time, but maybe I will get her because she looks so cool and so badass, and I love the colors. I love what they have done with her suit, and she's not a bunny girl even though she wears the suit. And also her leggings or her tights, which are obviously not real tights, but they also look really, really cute, or really well done. Not cute, well done. So I think they did an amazing job. I have no idea about Astrum Design, how good they really translate the prototype into the actual products, and if they can deliver what they have shown in the prototypes. But maybe I'm willing to risk it. So, and my number 1, which I think a lot of people will have the same thoughts, is the Futsi Choco art, the Ghost Ride 1/7 scale by Good Smile Company. And honestly, it deserves the first place because it's a wow figure. It's on the thin line to a statue, or maybe you could even call it a statue, because honestly, it's a masterpiece. It's really art translated into a 3D figure. I love the petals, I love the flowers, I love the branches, her umbrella, her dress. Really amazing. They have done an amazing job with this. The colors go really well with each other and it's stunning. I don't think I will get it because in the end you see too little of the figure and too much everything around. So it's more like you see the dress, you see the umbrella, you see these flowy bands of fabric around her, you see the branches and everything, and her face is so little in comparison. And it's really statue-like, and that's not what I like to collect. If I would like something like this, I would collect, I think, more statues because they're always like these elaborate bases. Personally, I like when the figure is in focus and the backdrop just complements her and encloses her and just gives her a little bit more to look at, but not distract from the figure. And I think the problem with this figure is that it's really distracting from her. Yeah, that's why it's my number one. But I don't see myself getting her. And on to the next category, which will be my most controversial one and the most hot discussed, maybe not, I don't know, we will see. Take my word with a salt of grain, take my opinion with a salt of grain. Everyone has different tastes, like with all I'm doing here right now, it's just my opinion. You can have a completely different opinion of it and I'm totally fine with it. Just bear with me. Everything I say now to this category is not meant to be hurting to you. If you like one of these figures that I will now mention and you will definitely purchase it, they were just a disappointment and some kind of hate from myself, with no intention of hurting anyone about it. So, let's get on with the figures I didn't like about WonHobby or WonFest or whatever all the others are called. And we will start with number 5, which is the Adora model garage kit. After I read this, I was really disappointed. I loved the design, like with the fish skeleton and her in the middle. It looks fantastic, but then I read garage kit and I don't collect garage kit. I'm like, no, why? So I really love this design, but I hate the fact that it's just a garage kit because I would have loved it as a figure. So I'm really disappointed and that's why it's my number 5. Number 4, it's one of the hot topics and it's a pop-up parade, which a lot of people have different opinions about. I must say, for my part, the pop-up parades that I received so far are all really good conditions, but they seem to be from Goods My Company directly and from Max Factory, and both did a really amazing job on my pieces. I can't say about the other pop-up parades, but it seems to be that some quality is not up to par. And I think with this Jujutsu Kaisen Maki pop-up parade, they also really failed. They really missed the mark. Her face looks awful, like so thin and long, and overall her whole design is just so stretched her. They pulled her on her arms and leg and just stretched her into the legs. I don't know what they've done with her. She looks horrible, like really horrible in my opinion. And that's just what they are doing with the Demon Slayer ones. I think all of them look really horrible. But if you like them, that's fine. I don't want to criticize you. It's just I don't like them, you know? So we will move on. I don't even want to talk too much about it. And my number 3 of the figures that I really hate is a No Game No Life Shiro 1/7 scale figure from Fat Company. I didn't like the prototype and I don't like the painted version. I think it's about the scene. I mean, they have done an amazing job on the hair gradient as always. They do amazing jobs on this. The colors are really popping, and the sculpt so far is not the worst I've seen, or not the most displeasing one. It's just something, she's in the bath tube, and whatever is dripping on her, is it shampoo? Is it something else? What is this? It looks disgusting. I hate it. I hate what they've done with her hair, and the sculpting of the hair looks horrible to me. And I can't like anything about these figures, and I normally like really a lot of Shiro figures, and I know it's the appeal of the store, of the show. It's about the edginess, it's about the lolicon factor, it's about everything this figure represents. But it's not for me, and I don't like it, and we will leave it at that. And if you like it, I'm sorry, I can't like it. Going on to the next one, we have another Hatsune Miku, but it's the virtual pop star version 1/7 scale by Max Factory. They also missed the mark here. Coloring. First off, I don't like her face at all. And when I don't like a face, I usually don't buy a figure. And here they have put a lot of different textures and colors and paint finishes on it that looks so messy, so it's not pleasing to the eye. Like, there's so much going on. The hair is such a mess, and this clear plastic piece around her is not helping either. So I mean, I love the metallic paint of the purple, but that's it. Everything else I don't like at all. It just looks messy, way too messy for me. And my biggest disappointment of this WonHobby, and it's from WonHobby I think, is the 7 Deadly Things Diane 1/4 scale bunny version by Freen. Like, what? What? You know how the Elizabeth looks? She looks like Elizabeth, even though she's wearing a bunny suit. But Diane looks like Diane. Don't get me wrong, she is Diane. You can recognize her with one glance, but she doesn't look like a bunny version. If they would just done a 1/4 scale of Diane, this would be the way to go. I would recommend getting her if you love her. But as a bunny figure, they really hit the mark for me. I mean, she's bare-legged, so she can go with the Elizabeth, but that's it. She doesn't have this matte finish. She doesn't even scream bunny girl for me. I mean, why doesn't she wear a normal bunny suit like she has done in the first season, which kind of reminded me of a bunny suit, and given her the puffy arms, it would have looked great as a bunny figure. And where are the knee-high boots of her? Why is she wearing these loafers? Why is she not wearing boots? Why? She's not having the fishnets, so why not give her the long boots? Why? Why? I don't understand it. So I'm really disappointed about it. Because I really liked Diana, and seeing that was just way too disappointing. So she's my number one of this category, because I was so disappointed. I love the Elizabeth bunny. I have the Elizabeth bunny, and she doesn't match with her at all. At least in my opinion. Again, it's all, you can take all of this with a salt of grain. It's just my unimportant opinion about it. If you like her, I'm happy for everyone who will get these figures that I just mentioned. Don't take what I said to your heart. I don't want to be mean to anyone who loved this figure. It's just, they are not my figures. And so we will end this video with the last category that I have, and that is just the announcement that they had and the best ones of them. So we will start with number 5, which is Tia-chan from Union Creative, and I just recently realized that I absolutely love girls figures with silver white hair and really amazing eyes, and she checks even my little demon succubus category that I really love, and she's a little bit edgy and looks so cute in it. So I hope she will turn out good and she will look amazing. I really hope. Fingers crossed. Number 4. We have my dress up darling Marin Nendoroid from Good Smile Company. I think a lot of people are really hyping for this one. I can't imagine what kind of accessory she gets, because honestly, this whole show is about cosplay. So if you're not putting even one cosplay dress in it, it makes no sense as an android. So I'm really curious what kind of accessory she will get, because I love Marin. Marin is a golden girl. She is the perfect girl which not exists, but everyone wants to have as a friend. Following along, we have these 3 and 2, which are from the same Chinese company. I have no idea which they are called, but they have announced an Akatsuki Scarlet and a Shira Yukihime Blank 1/6 scale. What an amazing artwork! I hope they can deliver it. It's hitting my boxes with fairy tale themed figures. Both of them look amazing. I hope they will even do these little cute bases with it. So do them now! And my number 1, which I also think a lot of people are really amazed about, is the new line from Kotobukiya, the Museum of Mystical Melodies, where they announced a 1/7 scale figure of verse number 1 Aria, the Angel of Crystal. Really curious how this turns out, how they will do it. Will they do it with the crystals, without the crystals, just the figure? Really curious, and I hope it will look damn fine, just like this artwork. And I've heard from another YouTuber that they are creating a figure and then a story to the figure, which is interesting because normally it's the other way around, but really interesting. Would love to see the story about it if it's interesting. Yeah, really hope they will do it. And that was everything. I hope it's not too long. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it is definitely better than me going and scrolling to the sites, which you can visit yourself. I will link down in the description one of Ruleberries, where you can check everything. She's always really up to date. She does this amazing side of her, or you can follow her on Twitter. I think a lot of people do it there. That's also where I got all my data from. I will catch you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day, and if you liked this video, please give me a like and a subscribe. And on this note, I just got with my last 2 videos so many new subscribers, which I want to thank you all for subscribing. You're making me so happy to see that I'm finally growing a bit more than just like 2 new subscribers after 1 video. So I'm really thankful to you guys. I hope I will catch you in the next one. Until then, bye bye!